Children, now we learned about the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Zeros means solutions of the polynomial, and a quadratic polynomial's coefficient ax square plus bx plus c. A is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is a constant term. There is a relationship between zeros and the coefficients of the polynomial. We learn more about it. We will start with linear polynomial. For example, I am taking polynomial p of x to be 2x plus 5. I am going to solve and get the 0 of 2x plus 5. That is 2x plus 5 equals 0. 2x will be negative 5. Value of x will be negative 5 by 2. Negative 5 by 2. If I keep the negative sign apart, 5 is a constant term and 2 is the coefficient of x. Therefore, minus 5 by 2 equals minus of constant term by coefficient of x. So, 0 of a linear polynomial ax plus b is negative b by a, which is same as negative of constant term by coefficient of x. Quadratic polynomial. Here I am going to take the quadratic polynomial as x square plus 11x plus 30. I should find the zeros of this p of x. To find the 0, I am using the splitting the middle term method. For that, I am going to take the factors of 30. Which all numbers gives 30? 1 into 30, then 2 into 15, 3 into 10, 5 into 6. All these numbers when multiplied gives you 30. Now, from this I should find one pair whose sum gives 11 and when multiplied product should be 30. Which will be that pair? It will be 5 and 6. So, this I can split and write it as x square plus 5x plus 6x plus 30. X is common there, x plus 5, 6 is common, x plus 5, x plus 5 is common, I am taking it out. So, inside the bracket now it will be x plus 5 into x plus 6. Now, I am going to solve this. Either x plus 5 equals 0 or x plus 6 equals 0. This implies value of x can be minus 5 or value of x can be minus 6. So, I got two zeros, negative 5 and negative 6. I am going to find the sum of the zeros. What will be negative 5 plus negative 6 equals? It will be negative 11. This is same as negative 11 by 1. And children, when you check the quadratic equation here, just see 11 is the coefficient of x and 1 is the coefficient of x square. Similarly, product of the zeros. Product of the zeros means I should multiply the two zeros. Negative 5 into negative 6. What will I get? Positive 30. From the equation, positive 30 I can write it as 30 by 1. Isn't it? What is 30? Constant term. By what is 1? Coefficient of x square. Constant term C, coefficient of x square A. Here this will be minus B by A. So, if alpha and beta are the zeros of a quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c. For a quadratic polynomial, we get two values, two solutions. One solution I am taking it as alpha, another solution I am taking it as beta. Then, if alpha and beta are the zeros of ax square plus bx plus c, then sum is equal to alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is same as minus b by a. From the equation ax square plus bx plus c, we get minus b by a, which is equal to minus of coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. So, sum of the zeros is same as negative coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Alpha plus beta is same as negative b by a. Alpha plus beta, sum of the zeros is same as negative b by a. Similarly, product of the zeros alpha into beta is same as c by a. C means the constant term, a means coefficient of x square. That means product alpha beta is equal to c by a. So, this is the relationship that we are learning. What did we learn now? The sum of the zeros is same as negative b by a, and the product of the zeros is same as c by a. Okay? Now, third type of polynomial is cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial, you know the general form of the cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Highest power is 3. So, how many zeros will we get? We get 3 zeros. And those 3 zeros I am taking it as alpha, beta, gamma. So, let alpha, beta, gamma be the zeros of p of x, which is a cubic polynomial. Then the sum of the zeros means I should add all the 3 zeros, alpha plus beta plus gamma. This will be equal to minus b by a, which is equal to minus, from the equation b is a coefficient of x square, coefficient of x square by coefficient of x cube. Then sum of the products taken 2 at a time. Alpha, beta, gamma are the 3 zeros. Now, I am going to pair 2 to each and take the sum. Alpha, beta plus beta, gamma plus alpha, gamma. The sum of the 2 zeros taken 2 at a time each will be same as c by a. And what is c by a equals? Coefficient of x by coefficient of x cube. And the product of the zeros alpha, beta, gamma is same as minus d by a, which is equal to minus of constant term by coefficient of x cube. So, the relationship between the product and the coefficient is given here. When we do problems, you will understand it more. So, sum of the zeros of a cubic polynomial is same as minus b by a. Then, product of the zeros taken 2 at a time is equal to c by a. and product of the zeros alpha, beta, gamma is equal to minus d by a. So, these are the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of the polynomials. Okay? Please write it down into your notebook and learn it.